Hello students, now we are going to start real numbers. Second chapter, real numbers. Before starting the definition of real numbers, in previous class, we have learned different types of numbers. First, we learned natural numbers. It is denoted by n. Natural number starts from what? 1, 2, 3, so on. These brackets, these brackets are called curly brackets. We used in set. Whatever we will write in curly brackets, it is called a set. Here it is what? Set of natural numbers. And second number what? Whole numbers. It is denoted by W. It starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. See here, natural numbers and whole numbers. See, I will write any subset of W. This subset definition we learned in first chapter, subset. Every element of set N is in set W. Okay? In whole numbers, the extra number is 0. 0 and natural numbers together form a whole numbers. Now, after whole numbers, what we learn? Integers. Integers denoted by I or Z. In integers, what? Whole numbers, negative numbers and whole numbers together form a integers. Okay. So on, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So here also I can write these natural numbers and whole numbers, subset of integers. Natural numbers, subset of whole numbers, whole numbers, subset of integers. You can see these all natural numbers in integers and whole numbers also in integers. So I can tell n is subset of W, subset of Z. Then after integers, which type of numbers we learn? Rational numbers, which are denoted by Q. Rational numbers, how you will write? Yeah, P upon Q. P by Q form such that P comma Q belongs to integers and Q not equal to 0. Integers means what? Here we can find the negative rational numbers as well as positive rational numbers. See, rational numbers means what? Fraction. But not only fraction, all natural numbers are rational numbers, all whole numbers are rational numbers, and all integers are rational numbers. Example we can take -2, 3, 5 upon 2, here 1 upon 7, so on. These all are the rational numbers. Okay. Now in rational numbers you can find the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. So here n is subset of W, subset of Z, subset of rational numbers. See, starting in previous classes, we have learned natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, so on. It is denoted by n. And second number, whole numbers. 0 and natural numbers together form a whole numbers denoted by W. Here what I written? N is subset of W, because in whole numbers you can find all the natural numbers. But in natural numbers can you find the 0? So it is not. All whole numbers are not a natural numbers. Now third number what you learn? Integers. In integers what? Negative numbers and whole numbers together form a integers. In integers, you can see the natural numbers and whole numbers. So here n is subset of W, subset of Z. Next number, rational numbers. In rational numbers, the numbers which are in the form P upon Q, such that P comma Q belongs to Z. When it is belongs to Z means you can write the negative rational numbers and positive rational numbers. Q not equal to 0. Here I given the examples. So from this all I can write n is subset of W, W subset of Z, Z subset of Q. Now our next number is what? Real numbers. Before real numbers, in rational numbers you learn terminating type, non-terminating recurring type. These two comes under the rational numbers. And last we explain the irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means what? Non-terminating and non-recurring type are called irrational numbers. Otherwise, the numbers which cannot be written in P by Q form. Students, now what is it? N subset of W, W subset of Z, Z subset of Q, Q subset of R. R stands for real numbers. Q stands for rational numbers. Now, in rational numbers, what I said? Rational numbers. In rational numbers, what you learn? Terminating type. Terminating type. And another one is what? Non-terminating recurring type. These two comes under the rational numbers. Terminating type means what? Remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. Non-terminating means what? Remainder is not equal to 0. Recurring means what? After the decimal point, digit or digits repeated infinite times. After decimal point, digit or digits. Digit or digits repeated infinite times. Okay? Infinite times. Example you see. 0.23 bar. So here 3 is repeated infinite times. You can write 0.23333 so on. So instead of writing that one, here using the bar. If you write 0.45454545, here digits are repeating 2. So instead of writing this all, 0.45 bar. Okay? Terminating means what? Remainder is 0. Non-terminating recurring type means what? Non-terminating means remainder is not equal to 0. There is a remainder will not be 0 only. After the point, the digit or digits repeated infinite times. Here these are the rational numbers. Now coming to the irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means what? The numbers which cannot be written in P by Q form, otherwise non-terminating and non-recurring type are called irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. This definition we learn in 8th class. Rational numbers. First chapter, I think so. Rational numbers. Irrational number means what? Is a non-terminating and non-recurring type are called irrational numbers. Otherwise, the numbers which cannot be written in perfect square. See, example one: root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9 what? Square root of 9 what? 3. Like that, so on. Many examples are there. Okay? Irrational numbers, non-terminating and non-recurring type are called irrational numbers. Here irrational numbers cannot be written in P by Q form. Now coming to the definition of real numbers. Real numbers definition was combination of rational and irrational numbers together form a real numbers. Combination of rational. Combination of rational and irrational numbers. Irrational numbers together together form real numbers. Real numbers denoted by real capital R. Some R will be different. Okay? Real numbers definition understand? If they give 1 upon 2, it is a real number. That means it is a rational number. Combination, two numbers. Rational and irrational. If they give root 3, it is a real number. If they give root 4, it is a real number. Square root of 4 what? 2. Okay? This is the definition of real numbers. Students, if you see the textbook now, on textbook page number 19. Page number 19. What he given? First he is explain the previous classes, whatever we learned, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and real numbers. Now just now I said real numbers definition. Real numbers definition what? Combination of rational and irrational numbers together form a real numbers. Okay. Now still what he given? Order relation on rational numbers. Order means what? It can be greater. 3 are there, greater than, smaller than, equal. That means nothing but comparing the rational numbers. That also we learned in 8th class. Now next one, what he given? Properties of rational numbers. On page number 1. Properties of rational numbers. There he explained under addition and multiplication. There are 4 types of operations, I think so, 4 operations. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Under subtraction division, it doesn't satisfy. LHS is not equal to RHS. So, only addition and multiplication will satisfy. What are those properties? 4 properties he explained. First, what we get? A, B, C are rational numbers. You can choose any values, rational number. See, I am taking simple values. I will show that I solve that all properties. A equal to B equal to 3 upon 2. C equal to -1. These all are rational numbers? Yes, why not? Rational numbers means what? All natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. You can find in rational numbers. P upon Q such that P, Q belongs to Z and Q is not equal to Z. If Q is equal to 0, we cannot define 1 upon 0. The value is defined, not defined. Now our first property, what he given? Commutative property. Commutative property what? Under addition he given, under multiplication. That means it satisfies LHS equal to RHS. Under addition, A plus B equal to B plus A. This one LHS, this one RHS. You can choose any values. Okay, you can take 0 also, no problem. 0 also a rational number. Now LHS you see. A plus B equal to what? 2 plus 3 upon 2 equal to this one. You cross multiply. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 7 upon 2. Then now if LHS is 7 by 2, RHS also should be 7 by 2. RHS what is it? Just he interchange. On the left side what is the A plus B? On the right side what is it? B plus A. See here. RHS. B plus A equal to what? B value what? 3 upon 2. A value 2. So we can get the same value. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 7. 7 upon 2. 7 upon 2, 7 upon 2. LHS equal to RHS. Now coming to this one under operation what? Addition. Now coming to the multiplication. Multiplication what? A into B equal to B into A. Multiplication. Same values. 2 into 3 upon 2 LHS. 2 ones are 2 ones are. Then what is the value? 3. Then RHS also should be get 3 no. B into A equal to B value of 3 upon 2 into. Students, commutative property under multiplication. Under multiplication what? A into B equal to B into A. So first we will solve the A into B by taking any values. A into B. A into B what? 2 into 3 upon 2. 2 to get cancelled. What is the value? 3. RHS also should get same value. RHS B into A equal to 3 upon 2 into 2. 2 to get cancelled 3. You got? So that's why he given equal sign. A into B equal to B into A. For subtraction division it doesn't satisfy. So in test book he not given. If you want we can check also. A minus B is equal to B minus A, that you can check. Values will be not equal. LHS is not equal to RHS. Not only by taking only one value, different values you have to take. Now second property, what is given? Associative property. In associative property, how many variables? 3 variables. A, B, C. They are also under addition and multiplication. That one also you can set up. You can solve it by using these 3 values. And second one, third one, what he given? Identity. Identity under addition and multiplication. Identity. Under addition what? A plus 0 equal to 0 plus A equal to A. That means A value what? This one LHS, RHS, this one answer. Now LHS you see A plus 0. What is the value of A? 2 plus 0 equal to 2. RHS also should get same. RHS what? 0 plus A equal to 0 plus 2 equal to 2. Got? Here 0 is called the identity. Okay? Now under multiplication what? 1. A into 1 equal to 1 into A equal to A. Here 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Here 0 is called additive identity. Because operation is what? Addition. Here operation is what? Multiplication. So here 1 is called multiplicative identity. Okay? So take the value of A. 2 into 1 equal to 2. 1 into 2 equal to 2. We got same. In this 1 is called multiplicative identity. 0 is called additive identity. The last property is what? Inverse. In inverse also under addition and multiplication. Under addition. Inverse means what? In textbook what we learn? Reciprocal. Okay? That one under multiplication. Now addition what? Opposite sign. A plus in bracket minus A equal to minus A plus A equal to 0. Here 0 is what? Identity. Here minus A is what? Inverse of A. Here what? A is the additive inverse of minus A. So in starting what we choose value is A equal to 2. Now you can write now. LHS. A plus minus A equal to 2 plus in bracket minus 2 equal to 2 plus into minus minus 2 equal to 0. This 0 is called identity. And here this minus 2 is what? Additive inverse of 2. Okay? RHS will see. RHS what? Minus A plus A. See Amma. A value what? 2. Minus 2 plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 what? 0. This 0 is called what? Additive identity. This is what? Additive inverse of minus A. They are inverse to each other. This is under addition. Students, now coming to the under multiplication. Multiplicative inverse. Here 1 by A is the multiplicative inverse of A. In this A is the multiplicative inverse of 1 upon A. Multiplicative inverse is also known as reciprocal. We learn the reciprocal. So here A equal to 2. What is the reciprocal of 2? 1 upon 2. 2 to get answer equal to 1. Then what about this one is called multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity what? A into 1 equal to A. 1 into A equal to A. Okay? LHS. LHS what? A into 1 upon A equal to substitute value of A. 2 into 1 upon 2. 2 to get cancelled we got 1. This one is called what? Multiplicative identity. This 1 upon A is what? Multiplicative inverse of A. Then RHS. RHS what? 1 upon A into A. Substitute value of A. 1 by 2 into 2. 2 to get cancelled equal to 1. This one is called what? Multiplicative identity. This A is what? Multiplicative inverse of 1 upon A. Students, these are all four properties. First property what? Commutative. Second property what? Associative. And third one, fourth one, be careful. Third one is identity. Under addition and under multiplication. Under addition, A plus 0. 0 is called the additive identity. Under multiplication, 1 is called the multiplicative identity. See, there is a connection between the identity and inverse. In inverse, under addition, A plus in bracket minus A is equal to the additive identity. Now, under the multiplication, A into 1 upon A is equal to multiplicative inverse. Students, by this, we completed half of the introduction. And if you turn the page, on page number 20, on page number 20, what you are finding? Rational number. He explained the terminating types. Let's recall he given. Terminating type, non-terminating recurring type. In starting only I explained of each and every number. In rational numbers, there are two. First one is terminating type and second one is non-terminating recurring type. These two comes under the rational numbers. Recurring means I said after the decimal point the digit or digits repeated infinitely times. So here he given the examples also that you can see. In 8th class we completed these all examples rational numbers chapter. Now come